Stampers, and welcome to Laura's Stamp Pad. Today I'm going to show you this new Crazy About You stamp set, which is in the 2015 Occasions mini catalog. I love it. It just has so many beautiful greetings that you can use all throughout the year, and of course it's got a flower. Love it, with a coordinating punch, and then it's got this flower, which is with the scallop coordinating punch, and then this fabulous little twig. So flowers, beautiful words, I was sold immediately. The other awesome thing is it coordinates with the Hello You Thinlit dies. With these dies, there are four. There's happy, thanks, you, and hello. So then these greetings say, you know, from all of us. So you could say hello from all of us, or thanks for being you, or crazy about you. So there's lots of great little ways that you can use these, but you can also use the Thinlits alone with just the word hello, or you could use the stamp set alone with any of those greetings as well, or even just the images. I want to show you a little trick about using these Thinlits with your Big Shot. So I will show you that, and I'm just going to move these cards aside and bring in my Big Shot. So here we have the Big Shot, and I have my magnetic platform down here, and then I have the two clear platforms. I have a piece of cardstock measuring 2 inches by 3 inches. One little trick is to have a square piece. I know that we always try to like use up scraps, and so we're like, okay, this fits here, and then another one might fit here, and that's fabulous for using up paper, but I have learned that you can do 2 cards with 1 crank through the Big Shot with this little trick. So I'm just going to place that directly over there. Oh, wait. Here's the other trick. Wax paper. I have found that wax paper makes it super easy for you to be able to pop out those super thin little letters. I know it does have the holes that you can poke through, but this just makes it so much easier. Lay down your cardstock, lay down some wax paper, center that greeting there in the center of that piece, and then you'll add your extra piece here. There's even a few times that I have found that a little extra added shim sometimes is necessary, just to make that nice clean cut so you're not picking and pulling and ripping and everything else. So if you find that you're having problems running it through and it not popping out super easy, this is just a little piece of the Designer Series paper, that cardboard that comes in the Designer Series paper pack, so it's just a little ripped piece. So I'm just going to set that right on top of there and crank it through. And I haven't always needed the shim, it's not always necessary, but sometimes it is. And so a lot of times I like to use that just to be sure. So now we have, well, see how easy that popped out? And if you've ever used this before, you might be like, oh my gosh, that was so simple for her to do. So now I'm just going to pull off this, and I actually use this over and over and over again. Just, you know, just position it a little differently so you don't have to use, you know, 4.5 rolls just to do a few cards. Just, you know, keep reusing it. So now I'm just going to pop all of this out, and I'm being very delicate with the outside because you can actually use this now as another project. Even though you're missing those loops and the L's and the E and the O, or you could also save all of those as well and, you know, just place those back in like that. But that would be really tedious, and to remember where all the pieces are might be a little difficult. But you could always use this too. If you don't think you'll ever use this, go ahead and squish as many pieces or as many of the Thinlits as you can to that little piece. That's no problem at all. But that's a great way to get 2 projects out of 1 crank through the Big Shot. Now, my wax paper seems to be clinging really well to my framelit letters. Here it is coming off. And just pop that off. I really wish that could be used for something because it looks super fun. So there you have your hello. Super fabulous. and that's a great little tip for using your Thinlits. This card here, I did the hello, and I used the Irresistibly Yours designer series paper. That's one of the celebration items. But then I used the flower there and then the sunshine. So it says hello sunshine. And then this one I used 3 of the flowers. That's strawberry slush, calypso coral, and crisp cantaloupe. And then I just did the background and did the little flower or the leaves, the little twig leaves there in the background. And I just stamped those pistachio pudding on pistachio pudding, and then added thanks so much and a little bit of the satin ribbon here. And that was done with the, punched out with the scallop circle punch. So 2 fabulous projects and just a quick little tutorial on that. Be sure to check out my blog, laurastamppad.com, for more samples using this stamp set and others. Happy stamping!